Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Share It Saturday Keto Treat Day. We've got a salty treat this time, and I'm excited to share it with you guys. But for starters, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell underneath that. You'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. Share around this channel to help this channel to grow, and definitely shoot me a thumbs up if you are enjoying all of these Saturday treat days. Stay tuned. Everyone, happy Saturday. I hope each and every one of you are having a wonderful weekend, and I'm excited to go over another treat with you guys. We've got a salty treat, pizza roll-ups. But before I go on and tell you all about it and try them, we're going to put God first. Let's read our words of Jesus for women. Today we are on What's Your Motivation? Matthew 6:2. When you give to the needy, do not announce it with trumpets, as the hypocrites do to the synagogues and on the streets, to be honored by others. Truly I tell you, they have received their reward in full. And it goes on to say, there is a popular Christian chorus that has a line in it which asks God to break my heart for what breaks yours. When God lays something on your heart that motivates you to action, whatever it be, by giving or doing for someone else, that's a blessing thing. But when you answer God's call on your life, do so humbly. Don't call attention to yourself or your sacrifices. Your service to God is between you and Him. Don't look for the praises or adoration of others. And that's a great verse, you guys. You want to be humble. If, God's asking you to do something, you don't need to shout it to the world that, hey, I helped this person, I did this for this person, I gave this much money to this person, I did this. Humble yourself. It is between you and God. If He's asking you to do something, do it, but keep it between you and God. That's what this verse is saying. You don't need to blow the trumpet, scream it to the world, hey, look at me, I do everything that God asked me to do. No, God knows. He sees it. You don't need to announce it to the world. Keep yourself humble. Always be humble for the Lord and do what God asks you to do. And if you don't, but you feel you're supposed to, do it because He's asking you to do it. There's a reason you're feeling it in your heart. You're feeling that, I should do this. I really should. But again, you don't need to shout it to the world that you did it. You don't need to shout, hey, let that person shout it to the world if they want to. Hey, this person was so kind. They did so much for us. Let them, be the one. But you be humble. Humble yourself and just do what God's asking of you. That's what the Bible's all about. Honoring the Bible. You don't just read it, like I said in a few videos back, or a few videos that are coming up, I believe, next week. You want to be humble and you want to do what the Bible asks you to do. Honor the Bible. Don't just read it. It does no good if you just read it. But if you honor it and live it, that shows true faith in God. The bottom down here says, do you wish to be great? Then begin by being. Do you desire to Again, I hate that ring light. When I go back to it, it's hard to see. Do you wish to be great? Then begin by being. Do you desire to construct a vast of lofty fabric? Think first about the foundation of humility. The higher your structure is to be, the deeper must be its foundation. St. Augustine. That's great. What a great, kind of analogy they put here, or, what they wrote down. I like that. Again, I'll read it. Do you wish to be great? Then begin by being. So being great. Do you desire to contract a vast of lofty fabric? Think first about the foundation of humility. The higher your structure is to be, the deeper must be its foundation. Yeah, you got to always have a foundation where you start, and your structure will grow bigger. Your faith will grow bigger. Your faith in God is going to get bigger and bigger as you begin the structure, just like of a building. When you begin the structure, how big is that building going to, be, or what's it going to be like when the structure of it is all done? But you have to begin somewhere. So beginning with God, your faith and walk with Him will get bigger when you follow and honor the Bible. That's what that's saying there. Start your day, go through your day, and end your day with life's manual, the Holy Bible. Read it, study it, get a personal relationship with Jesus Christ, the one who died for us for our salvation. And, He walked this earth perfect, but He did this for us. He took on the sins of the world. So it's the least we can do is read His Father's word that He had written and honor it and live it. That's the best, life you're ever going to live, is living for God. That's when you're going to be have your true happiness. You're never going to feel fulfilled with money and the perfect vehicle, all the clothes in the world. Nothing is going to make you feel fulfilled ever but the Bible and God, seeking God and praying as much as you possibly can. Whenever you feel something is wrong or you just, something isn't going right, pray. Always be praying and spending time with God and reading His beautiful book He wrote for you. I can't stress that enough. I can't stress it enough. Maybe it cuts like a knife. I don't know. But anyways, nothing is going to make you feel better or happier in life than the walk you will have with God if you give it all to Him. But do it right. Don't just read this book, honor it and obey it and live it. That's the best that I can say for you guys. And then your life is going to be so much better. Truly it is. My life is a lot better. Yes, is the devil going to attack? Absolutely. He's going to attack us Christians because he doesn't have us anymore. So he's going to attack as much as he can to try to bring us down. But we know that's from the devil because God does not bring unhappiness. Just like we were talking the other day, me and my son were talking about anxiety. Anxiety does not come from God. If you read the Bible, He talks so much about helping you, to get away from your anxieties and fears and worries. He don't want you to have a fearful heart. Don't let the devil win. Whenever you feel that, get on your knees and pray and give it to God and get that personal relationship, that beautiful friendship with Jesus Christ. Hope you guys are doing well. I hope you got a great walk with the Lord, and I hope a lot of you have gotten your salvation. I'm hoping by my reading that I am bringing other people to God. I really hope I am. All right, this treat, I'm calling it pizza roll-ups. It's mozzarella cheese, pizza sauce, pepperonis, and the shell itself is the mozzarella cheese, and then all rolled up. So it's a roll-up, a pizza roll-up. That's what I'm going to call it. And I'm excited to try these. And they would only be around 2.5 net carbs. So I've got 4 of them here because I am having my one meal. I can't talk for some reason sometimes. I'm doing my one meal of the day. So I'm going to have these 4, and I'm going to have a cucumber with it, a yogurt with it, my tea with the MCT oil in it. I'm going to have some nuts on the yogurt, and I'm not sure, maybe a couple other things. Not sure, maybe a bag of the Quest chips, maybe, and then probably one of the fat bombs I'll probably get to put with it. But anyways, these are 2.5 net carbs a piece, so 2, 4, 6, 8. It would be like 10 carbs I have here, right? Half, 8. Yep. Be 10 carbs I have here, and then the rest I'll put together and make sure that it, gets my macros at 20. But I just wanted to share the treat with you guys on here. I'll eat one of them, then I'm going to finish my dinner up after. I'm drinking a Zevia, which is made with stevia. My husband gets these from Cub, or I buy them from Cub, whatever. Ooh. It's root beer flavor. That's why I'm going to put it on some ice, because he just brought it home and it wasn't very cold. Wasn't cold. They don't have them cold. Or if they do, he didn't get me a cold one. He bought the 6-pack. So I'm going to put it on some ice there, but I'm going to have that with my dinner. But the Zevia is a 0-calorie soda that's made with the stevia for the sugar, which is the great one for keto. Yum. Yep, that's the root beer one. All right, let's go ahead and try one of these. Now, the mozzarella cheese are a little bit softer when you make them into a shell. You can make it into a shell, fold it in half and make a taco shell out of that, and put your taco stuff on it, and your cheese is your shell for keto, since some of those shells can be a little bit carbier, even the low carb ones. So we do that. But I also thought of a rolled up one here, but the like cheddar would be a lot crunchier. It gets into a shell like that and it'll stay harder. You can roll it, be harder. Now these are still gonna be crunchy, but mozzarella is a little bit softer. But that's mozzarella cheese. It's got pepperoni in it and pizza sauce and some oregano flakes. Right after this video here, there will be a slideshow on it on how to make it super easy. But make sure you use a non-stick pan. Thank you, Jennifer, for those new pans, because I used that smaller one and it worked perfect to make these. I even show you a little video how the cheese just slides right out. That's what you want, a non-stick. And a spatula, that's a plastic spatula, so it doesn't scratch your pan. But here we go. Let's take a bite and try it. I took too big of a bite. But it is crunchy. You probably don't hear it because I have the air conditioner going. But anyways, look at that. Yum. The outside is mozzarella cheese with pepperoni inside, pizza sauce, and oregano. Simple. Delicious. 2.5 carbs. That's it. Oh my gosh. Make these. We got 4th of July coming up. Make these and bring them to a party. I guarantee everybody will dig into these. Oh my gosh, so good. And to know that the outside is cheese. Crazy how we can eat this way and lose weight. But yeah, we got 4th of July coming up. Make these and bring them to the party. I guarantee everybody's going to love them. And then bring a couple other things and stay keto. Here's the end. Listen. Didn't mean to eat with my mouth open, but I wanted you guys to, well, I do when I talk. I wanted you guys to hear the crunch. But oh my gosh, are these good? Look at that, you guys. Doesn't that look delicious? And when you fold them over when they're still hot, after you do it on one side, you'll see the whole video. And you roll it over, then the cheese melts together. So I'll take one more bite for you guys on here. Here's a real crunchy one. You can make them darker too. Here's a lighter one, which is going to be a little bit softer. Here's a darker one, which is much harder. So you can cook it to however long you want. That's the way I like it. There's that beautiful crunch. So cook it longer if you like it crunchier. For the mozzarella one, this would be softer if you went a little lighter with it. I wanted to show you guys that. But like cheddar, you wouldn't have to do that because cheddar gets crunchy after it hardens, after you take it out. You wouldn't think you could do that with cheese, but you can. So good. What a treat. Yum, yum, yum. You can make those as a meal. I'm using them as a meal today, but made them for a treat video. But again, delicious, easy, quick. I always make them easy and quick. They're in they are up close again. Again, they're pizza roll-ups. They are just mozzarella cheese as the shell, some sauce after you flip it, some oregano flakes, and then 6 pepperonis, and then let it finish cooking on that side. Take it out, but make sure it's in a non-stick pan or it's going to stick and be a big mess, you guys. It should be able to slide out of that pan. That's what you want, a non-stick. So thank you, Jennifer, for those pans, because I didn't have a non-stick pan. So I couldn't make a lot of cheese shells. I did at my brother's when he had one, but I couldn't myself because I didn't have one, and I just never got out to get one. So thank you. But yeah, make sure it's a non-stick, and then once you flip it, put the stuff on it. You can put it on right away. Put the, dress it up. Let it cook a little longer so that side gets real crispy like you like, or less crispy. And then pull it out then, and while it's still hot, roll it closed and let them harden. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you will definitely try them out and make them, and I hope you're enjoying my videos. And I hope that you are reading the scriptures, honoring God, and living the Christ-like way that you're supposed to be living. We're not perfect. We're going to make mistakes, but live as Christ-like as you possibly can. And remember, if you do something, if God is calling you to do something and you do it, don't shout it to the world. Don't blow the trumpet. Just do what God asks of you to do, and He will reward you. I love all of you guys. I love all of you guys very much. Everybody take care. God bless. And I will see each and every one of you in my very next upload. All right, everyone. Here's the recipe to these delicious keto-style pizza roll-ups. Here's what you will need. Shredded mozzarella cheese, pepperonis, pizza sauce, oregano flakes, a non-stick small fry pan and spatula, and then you'll need a 1/4 cupper and a tablespoon. Let's go ahead and turn the heat on our stove on a medium heat. And then you're going to take a 1/4 cup of cheese and put it into your fry pan. Make sure it's a non-stick pan. It'll look like that, but it's going to melt together. Then you'll see here, you're going to let it get nice and golden brown, and then it'll be ready to flip. But being a non-stick pan, I'm showing you how it just slides right out. You can just flip it. I'm just showing you how it slides out. Thank you, Jennifer, for this pan because it works so good. Flip it over, and then you're going to let it continue to cook on the other side so it gets nice and golden brown. And then we're going to go ahead and add our ingredients. So when it looks like this, it's ready to go. Add a tablespoon of your pizza sauce. Add your oregano flakes over that pizza sauce. And then go ahead and add 6 pepperonis. Let it cook just a little bit longer to heat it up. Then set it out on a plate. And you'll see I'm rolling it up here. Just go ahead after it cools off for just a split second. Only wait a split second because they get hard. And then just go ahead and roll it and just continue to make more. There they are, guys. I made 4 of them. And at only 2.5 net carbs a piece, you can't beat that. And these are a perfect treat to bring to like a party or for your kids to eat. Very low carb. Yes, high fat, but low carb. Always keep it keto.